feel like my lighting in this video is weird, sorry. The fact that these have a simple beta 2. For those of us that use, that's it. Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt86, and it's been a minute, I know, since I've done a video, so that's what I'm trying to get something done now. Now, this is just a pretty fun little thing that EZDIY actually had sent me a while back, and I haven't looked at it yet. I've been meaning to, and then the holidays and everything, so I'm definitely looking at it now. These are essentially just RGB LED cable combs, and if you're familiar with cable combs, as far as how easy are these to put on, these are super easy. I really liked installing these cable combs. Really nice, easy to do. One of the problems is that you're going to have a lot of cables, though, so if you're looking for that cool RGB aesthetic to add a little bit something extra, I definitely think for the price these are pretty affordably worth it. If you're going to get cable combs anyways, you might as well get something like this, or at least that's my opinion. I mean, why not, right? You're going to go ahead and spend like 15-20 bucks on some cable combs, get some RGB ones, deal with the cable management. That's always not the fun part, but you can deal with it and do it that way. Now, if you're looking for something that's going to light them up the entire way or for the entirety of the strand, there are options either available now or coming soon where they're just completely RGB cables, and all these are extension cables, as you can see. But if you just need something, or you don't really need it, but if you want something that just adds a little bit of extra oomph to your color scheme, then this should go great. Now, the good news about this too is the fact that these are EZDIY. So if you're already using EZDIY fans, they all kind of have a lot of the pre-programmed same settings, one remote to control them all essentially. That way you're not going between like Asia Horse fans or Up Here fans. You're using EZDIY all around, and when you change through your modes, you should be able to be pretty consistent throughout your EZDIY products. Now, just as an example, I had put them on here at these two different parts, but you're really going to want to put them closer to the bin. So right here at the bottom and right here at the top when you're kind of putting it in there so that it plugs into the motherboard. That way it's not like this part isn't seen. It'll be more closer right here to spread that light, give it the extra accent. Again, though, one of the problems I have with it is the fact that once you've plugged them all in, there's a lot of cable management to be worrying about, or at least to some degree be concerned about. Now, EZDIY did a good job at sort of minimalizing some of this. There are some small jumper connectors that you can use to connect two of them together. It should be pretty simple to put them together. Also, that limited distance or the limited size of that jumper cable should give you a good idea about how close you should have them. Now, one of the downsides is that it uses Molex to connect. While we've seen EZDIY move to things like SATA power in other products, I was kind of hoping we would see it here, but we didn't. Maybe future iterations of it will be SATA power. Why is that a problem? Why don't people like Molex? Because some people are back and forth about that. For those of us using modular power supplies, the option to just use SATA is great. We don't have to plug in that whole Molex connection cord that we have to then cable route and hide later just so that we can have something or one or two things that need Molex. Making them all SATA just makes sense to me this day and age moving forward. Molex is dying anyways. It's going to eventually just be gone, much like the way of the ID port. So if you're just looking at a little bit of extra flair, a little bit of extra glitz and glam, man, this thing is pretty cool. Cable combs that are RGB, they can add that accent light, and they can connect with other EZDIY products, making it pretty awesome. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is this too much to be adding to your PC? You're already into RGB. Is this something extra that makes it even better, or is this just over the top overkill too much? If you think it's cool, let me know down below. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video I do. You guys have a great day, night, whatever it is. I almost forgot. If you want to see all the modes, just watch right after this, before the outro, and I'm going to stick in all the modes there. It's a lot of modes, so you know, I go through them kind of quickly, but they still take up about 5 minutes. Anyways, if you want to see those modes, I always include them, like with fans or whatever, at the end of the video so people can kind of say, oh, I see something I like in there that I want. Anyways, guys, have a great day, night, whatever it is. I'll see you in the next video that I do.
My old outro's a little bit tired, and until I come up with something new, you can watch me sit here and type at the end of each video. Subscribe. Every time that I see autofocus or quick autofocus or anything in the camera now, the youth has ruined it for me. Because now I translate it to quick as f. Be sure and check out these other videos.